very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I request you to please take your seats. Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Hamid Ansari, Chief Guest. Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh. Trustees of the Infosys Science Foundation, esteemed jurors, Infosys Prize laureates, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to extend to all of you a very warm welcome to the Infosys Prize presentation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, for his opening address, please extend a very warm welcome to Mr. N.R. Narayana Murthy, President of the Board of Trustees of the Infosys Science Foundation and Chairman of Infosys Technologies Limited.
Honorable Vice President of India and the Chief Guest of this function, Mr. Mohammad Hamid Ansari, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh, Trustees of the Infosys Science Foundation, esteemed jury chairs and jury members, distinguished guests, members of the academic, business, and media communities, families of the winners, and of course, the recipients of the 2009 Infosys Prize, and ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a pleasure and honor to welcome you all here tonight. I thank you all for your presence as we gather to recognize and honor the accomplishments of tonight's winners. In the first 35 years after independence, India achieved significant progress in critical areas despite lacking the same resources as more developed nations. The Green Revolution, the nuclear and space programs, and the telecommunications revolution enhanced India's status while benefiting the common man. These projects succeeded because of the relentless focus on higher education and research of our first Prime Minister, Shri Jawaharlal Nehru. In recent times, however, the initial sense of urgency to promote research in science and technology has faded. Research, unfortunately, is no longer valued as a career path for youngsters. The quality of faculty in our institutions has declined. We graduate very few PhDs today. If India is to live up to the dream of the founding father of this nation, Mahatma Gandhi, to wipe the tears of the eyes of every child of this country, and to actionize the desire of our Prime Minister for inclusive growth, then we must stem this decline through a combined effort involving government, academia, and the industry, and work to strengthen the scientific ecosystem. The Government of India has recognized this need by announcing a doubling of spending on science and technology during the coming fiscal year. The approval of the Indian Parliament to create a National Science and Engineering Research Board is also a step in the right direction. The efforts of the Union HRD Ministry to improve the higher educational system and the establishment of 5 new Indian Institutes of Science, Education and Research in the past 3 years, as well as the creation of 6 new IITs, will also give a vital boost to scientific research in India. It is also important that outstanding efforts of Indian researchers are indeed recognized and rewarded. By doing so, we will encourage not only other researchers, but create role models and inspire young people to consider careers in research. It is in this spirit that we have instituted the Infosys Prize, our contribution to the various initiatives currently underway to help further the cause of research in India and to secure India's scientific future. Tonight's recipients were selected from amongst dozens of nominations by juries that were headed by some of the most eminent names in international research. The accomplishment of tonight's winners, whose work spans the disciplines of history, economics, mathematical physics, astrophysics, genetics, and neurobiology, place them on par with the finest minds in research the world over. We are grateful, therefore, to the jury chairs, Professor Amartya Sen, Professor Srinivasa Varadan, Professor Srinivas Kulkarni, Professor Subra Suresh, and Professor Inder Verma, and the members of their respective juries for working so diligently to select such worthy recipients. You, the winners, represent some of the best Indian minds working in research today. And for that, we honor and celebrate your accomplishments. My warmest congratulations to you all, and once again, a warm welcome to everybody here.